And then after the Christmas season or the holiday season, then we will have then our next big thing is the beginning of February is somewhere, first Saturday in February, is ice cream for breakfast day. So we will have breakfast flavors.
Welcome back to Brew Talks. I'm Steve Stroud. I'm President and CEO of Roswell, Inc., and I am absolutely over the moon today, excited about our guest, Stacy Gunther, who is back in Roswell with what I call the number one ice cream shop in downtown Roswell, period, Butter and Cream. Stacy, welcome. Thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for having me. Happy to be here.
I know. 2017, you opened up in
Yep.
downtown Roswell, right off Canton Street. Mm-hmm. Some changes happened, and you had to leave that building, right?
Yes.
But now you're back, and we're more excited than ever. You opened up just what, about
June 19th.
Yeah, June 19th. I know the anticipation, we'll call it, was building around Roswell. People were very excited. And, you know, tell us a little bit, how did you get into the ice cream business? Because this is your third store.
It is my third store. Well, I got divorced after about a little over 25 years of marriage, and I'd been a stay-at-home wife that whole time.
Wow.
So, I know, it's kind of a waste, isn't it? Anyway, the kids were grown. I got divorced. I'm like, I need to find something to do. And first I was going to do Cuban sandwiches.
Oh, wow.
But then it was going to be messy. So we were out west and we saw some incredible ice cream shops. I'm like, maybe we'll do ice cream. So we went around the country and visited different ice cream shops and talked to different owners, the ones who would talk to us. But you have to go at least 500 miles away. And then I went to ice cream school in St. Louis.
Whoa.
And got a little OD'd on ice cream. We had an ice cream parlor walk one night, and that was not good.
Over the top.
There's such a thing as too much. Not really. Not butter and cream. Anyway, so I opened the shop. I knew I wanted to be in downtown Decatur because that's where I had lived for the past 20 years, and that's where my children were raised. I just knew the area. You have to know the area before you go in someplace.
Yeah, it's your neighborhood, right?
Right.
And you're a neighborhood fixture in Decatur.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah,
we just celebrated 10 years.
10 years, that's a fixture.
Okay, thanks. Then, shortly after we opened, we decided everyone kept saying, oh, you need to go to Roswell, you need to go to Roswell. And then I was on vacation, and there was a space that came open. So we grabbed it.
You jumped on it.
Yes.
It's awesome.
And there you have it.
So, all right, so you've been in business now 10 years in Decatur. Mm-hmm. Just re-kicked off Roswell, which we think is going to be,
It's doing really well.
It's doing good.
Mm-hmm. I'm very happy.
And we think it'll be your number one store come spring and summer, I promise.
Okay.
You just see the traffic that's going to pick up on Canton Street. But where else do you have stores?
I have Decatur, Roswell, and Norcross.
Downtown Norcross.
Downtown Norcross.
Awesome.
And that's a tiny shop. It's just 750 square feet.
So rumor has it that there's a fourth in the wind.
Yes.
Okay. Somewhere in the burbs.
Out in the burbs.
Out
Up
in
in
the burbs.
Duluth.
Duluth, okay. Not now
Far,
Florida,
far
guys.
away.
Roswell wins again. Yep, we got butter and cream. So you know, you're a unique ice cream shop. You know, everybody likes ice cream.
Yes.
Everybody likes ice cream. But your recipes, how did you come up with some wild combinations that are off the chart good?
Thank you. One of my early mentors said, don't go towards the kids. Go towards the foodies, and then also make ice creams out of something you would like for dessert. So everyone likes cheesecake for dessert. For instance, right now we have a pumpkin cheesecake with a ginger crust ice cream, which is just perfect for the holidays. Yeah. One time we kept burning our caramels when we wanted to make a salted caramel. We kept burning it. I'm like, oh gosh, you burned it again. Then somebody said, maybe we could make, maybe it's kind of like creme brulee. So then we started making cashew creme brulee ice cream because I said it needed something crunchy in there.
Right.
So we did that. That's a great seller. Just anything that you would like to have for dessert can be an ice cream, almost.
Almost.
Except for baklava. We can't figure out how to keep that crispy.
Can't make that work.
Not yet.
Well, I tell you, your peach is off the chart.
Yes,
Now,
it is.
I'm a big, my family knows this, and if my girls are watching, and especially my wife, she is praying when peach season leaves because everywhere we go, I try something peach. And I don't know if it's old age or what, but peach is my thing now.
Peaches, there's nothing better than a perfect peach.
A peach is great. And
Yes.
you all had this season, and during the summer, you had 2 peach selections, and both of them surprised me. Really surprised me.
They are so good, aren't they?
Yeah. They're a little dangerous, right?
No.
I went from the little cup to the big cup, and they're really seriously
You can
good.
take a larger quantity home.
I know that would even be worse.
Well, then you'd have it for the off season.
But see, I can walk down, and I can at least in my mind think, you know what? On Canton Street, I can walk home. I can work some of this off.
Oh,
but
it's negative calories if you walk.
negative calories.
Negative calories.
That's what we want. So, how many flavors do you have at any given time?
We have, at any given time, we have 19 ice cream flavors.
19.
And then we have, in the sorbet cabinet, we have 5 flavors.
5.
Usually 2 non-dairy and then 3 sorbets. Depending upon the season, we might be 4 and 1 non-dairy and 4 sorbets.
So
But sorbets are non-dairy too.
So yeah, exactly. So tell me about that though. Like, are you making all these in each of the locations, or are you making them centrally and bringing them?
We have our kitchen in Scottdale,
Okay.
and so we make everything there. We bake everything there, and then we deliver 1 day a week.
Because we were talking earlier about your baker being a triplet.
One of my bakers,
One of
yes.
your bakers. So, but you do like ice cream cookies and ice cream sandwiches. So you're baking all of that.
Yes. The kitchen smells so good. You should come see it.
Ooh,
Smell
I would love to come tour.
That'd be great.
That would be awesome. Well, and again, you're making. So, how much ice cream are you making a week? Just, do you have any idea?
I don't. A lot.
But 19 flavors.
Yes.
So you're
So-
replenishing that quite a
Yeah.
bit. So if you make a batch of, let's say the peach, which was my favorite, and by the way, you just had an apple.
Oh, the apple harvest?
Oh boy. Yeah. You know what that reminded me of, and I'm coming back to my question. It reminded me of my great grandmother's applesauce. Had nothing to do with applesauce, but it tastes like it.
Because we make an apple butter that we put it
Oh,
that goes
see,
in there.
you're killing me. Just killing me. I might have to go get it before the end of the night.
You probably do.
It's a must, because you're open till like 9 o'clock, right?
Here we are open to 9 o'clock, except on Fridays and Saturdays, and then we're open till 10 o'clock.
That's crazy. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I know. And consistent hours, which Stacy and I were talking about businesses, it's so important to have consistent hours for your customers to know, because when the kids or the daddy or the grandpa wants to have some ice cream, they want to know it's open, right?
Yes.
And to be able to come. So tell me, how did you pick Roswell? Other than you heard you got to go to Roswell from Decatur.
I like walkable downtown areas.
Okay.
I like family-friendly areas because you have to have the families. And
100%.
people, it's just a family thing to do. You go get ice cream,
It's like the
you walk
after
around
dinner
town
thing.
afterwards. Yeah, and that's the nice thing about ice cream is people aren't starving when they come in there. No one's hangry. They're just happy already because they've already eaten, most likely, or they just got out of school and they're getting a little after-school treat. But people are comfortable and happy.
Right.
Now, ice cream is a happy thing.
Well, and it is a happy thing, and I tell you, it's one of the things that I see most when I go to your shop is, and I see this at other shops, but since you're our shop now in Roswell, what I see is people trying to figure out what they're going to order. Mm-hmm. They're looking at the name and going, "Oh," and it's like, and you give samples, which is awesome.
Yes.
Which you've got to do because people are like, "Hey, I want to try that, or I want to try this." But I think that's the biggest decision or stress is, which one am I going to get? Or how many am I going to get?
Well, and it's so funny because people will come in and they'll try like 4 or 5 flavors, and they'll go, "Oh, that was good. That's so good." And they'll go, "I'm gonna get my regular."
Yeah, I know. Well, I did that the other day. I
You
had the
have
apple
to.
harp. I was like, I'm gonna try something different because I get stuck on one thing that's good, and it's like, dang, oh, I guess I'll have to wait till that's out of season to try something. And I think that's a compliment
Yes.
to any successful restaurant business, anything with food, is when the people come back and consistently order.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
do you have items because we're going through a season? Again, you've not made the full moon circle
Right.
year. Will you have consistently? Will you have an apple harvest next year?
Yes.
Or, okay. So there's certain ones that
We have
are
certain times of the year.
guaranteed.
And then we throw in a few surprises.
All right.
Just
Do you do like birthday cakes and all that kind of thing, or no?
we sell our Mimi's chocolate cake.
Oh,
You can get a whole one of those. We used to do ice cream cakes, but we're trying to figure out how to do them so we have them just ready to go instead of
gotcha.
special order. But we've kind of taken a pause from that. So no. I mean,
No,
if you
that
want a
makes
Mimi's
sense.
chocolate cake, that's your birthday
Mimi's
cake.
chocolate cake.
Because that's what I grew up with. That's my grandmother's recipe.
Ah,
And our birthday cake was always chocolate cake with chocolate ice cream. Not this other silly birthday cake stuff. Sorry if anyone loves it, but come on, get real.
it's what works, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome. So, what's the long term plans for butter and cream? I mean, obviously, you want each one of them to grow. Do you want to have? Are you going to franchise, or are you thinking
I am not going to franchise.
somebody else might?
Yes, I'm old.
Oh, you're not. Nah. State of mind. State of mind.
I'm going to, Duluth will be 4, and we're going to pause, and then we'll continue to grow our wholesale and catering business. We'd like to do weddings. Weddings are fun.
Yeah,
People always should have ice cream at their wedding.
that's a great idea.
Yeah. Corporate events.
Corporate events.
What was I going to say?
So, are you doing wholesale now
Oh, yeah.
to restaurants?
Restaurants and a couple country clubs, and
Oh, wow.
that's fun.
That is fun.
That's a nice little extra bonus.
Absolutely. So have you been doing the wholesale for a while now?
Yes.
That's-
Probably 8 years,
Oh,
9
yeah.
years.
So that definitely helps.
Helps
the
get through the
business.
winter.
Yeah. Yeah, we talked about it, a lot. We talked about different businesses and how they're successful, but that's a niche too because that helps you in the down seasons when it's chilly outside and people aren't really lining up to get ice cream every night.
Yes, and most restaurants are busier in the holiday season.
That's right.
In the winter.
And they still eat ice cream.
Yes, because they're
That's
in a
awesome.
warm place.
So you give them a variety that's something that they wouldn't normally do.
Well, some places want the exact same thing every single time. We have this dessert, and we need vanilla ice cream for our desserts. That's all they want. And other places,
They want something.
like at Christmas, they'll get the candy cane ice cream as well.
So speaking of, when do those festive flavors come out?
They will come out the day after Thanksgiving.
Awesome. So that is even better.
Yes, we have candy cane, eggnog. Oh gosh, I'm trying to remember everything we have. I think we have I don't remember.
But lots of good.
I think we have 4 or 5 holiday flavors.
Nice.
And then after the Christmas season or the holiday season, then we will have some. Then our next big thing is the beginning of February is somewhere, I think first Saturday in February, is ice cream for breakfast day. So we'll
Ooh.
have breakfast flavors.
Oh, now that's
That's-
the first Saturday.
Yes, we open at 9 o'clock that day.
Oh, wow.
And we have coffee, and the first 75 customers get a free mug, butter and cream mug.
And tell us the date again.
I think it's the first Saturday in February.
In
It's
February.
National Ice Cream for Breakfast Day.
We will make sure that goes up.
That's a fun day.
That's a fun day.
And then after that, we have our romance collection coming out for Valentine's
Oh,
Day.
nice. That's fun.
It is fun. Those are some good flavors. And then we'll have spring flavors.
Uh-huh.
And then we go into summer flavors,
Summer.
our anniversary flavors and our summer flavors.
Wow. That's exciting.
New flavors are so much fun.
I bet just experimenting with what that is like. Somebody told me, and I'm dating myself, so you'll appreciate this. that you had a grasshopper, like a cream de mint.
We did not.
You did not?
No.
Well, I'm making a suggestion. It was my mother's favorite drink in the whole world was a grasshopper. So I'm telling you, I am really dating myself.
We were in Mexico one time, and my youngest son could drink there because he was underage here, and he had a grasshopper, and he thought that was the best thing ever. So I know what it is.
So now you got a new idea for a new drink.
Well,
No, I should say ice cream, not a drink. Well, Stacy, thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
We are just thrilled. When I heard, I reached out, I think, very
Right
quickly.
away. Mm-hmm.
And I was sworn to secrecy for many months that it was coming. But we were very excited to announce, and we did it at our Insight luncheon back in March. People are just excited that you're back in Roswell. And
We could not be happier to be back. I am so happy to be back.
It's a great community. It's all the things in the recipe that you want in what your store needs to be: walkable, family. It's got all those ingredients, and we're just here to help you. And we want to make sure you succeed, because I want to come back for more peach ice cream and apple harvest. And now we got to go for breakfast
Yes.
in February.
Don't miss breakfast.
That's awesome.
Most important meal of the day.
Well, we always say it's a great day to do business in Roswell. It's a great day to have ice cream at Butter and Cream. Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers. Thanks.